Man, it's gonna save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is, she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely, absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate their identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly up. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you cause you ain't fooling us. In the cut with them things that you're trying to cool us.
This whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. So for the fifth angel of the Lord, come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand? Man, it's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I know, man. You only have I know of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I know, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. Going out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews that the Bible speaks of. That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. This one West world got a ring to it. I married the truth, put a ring to it.
She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me, best salute me, absolutely, absolutely.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear nigga than house nigga with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, Virginia, Richmond, Norfolk, wherever you be at in that Virginia area. Shalom. This is the Israelite School on Universal Practical Knowledge. If everybody can hear me to Wob, let me get a 1 or a 1W in that chat. Let me get a 1 or a 1W in that chat if everybody can hear me to Wob. All right, all right. Should be having them come in. Okay, I got claps. I got clap. Let me get a 1 or 1W. Make sure y'all can hear me. All right. Think everybody can hear me. No need to adjust your screen. Officer Matazai Karai didn't get no tan. This is Officer Yagada filling in tonight. So you get me 2 nights in a row. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I got 1W's coming in. Most High in Christ. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible. That blacks, Latinos, or so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Indigenous are God's chosen people. And in that very same Bible, the white man, the oppressor, the colonizer, the settlers, the pilgrims, they are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Always have been the devil. And are doing their damnedest to make sure you know that they the devil now. And it's never changed. The only reason you don't know about it is because of that lying Christian church who we are not affiliated with. And because of lying fake Israelite groups that we are not affiliated with. We are the home of the truth. And this is the only place you're gonna find the truth. I'm not ashamed to say it. That's because that's the truth. I'm proud to say it. This is the only place you're gonna find the truth in the entire earth. Everybody else is scared of the white man. If they're not scared of him, they're infatuated and they're in love with him. So they're not gonna tell you the truth about who he is, and definitely not gonna tell you the truth about who we are. But the Bible says that the truth shall make you free. The truth shall make you free. The things that plague us in our communities, our neighborhoods, is because we don't think like a free people. We have a slave mindset. We've been in captivity for a long time, and you can't break that. You can't break that with a song and a dance. You can't break that with an assistance check. You can't break that with a good job, and you can't break that with a college degree. It doesn't work like that. You got to know the truth. There's a lot of conditioning and relearning, and that's what we're doing here. This is the Lashawan Qadash class where we come to learn the Holy Tongue. We come back to learn our original language. We're going to read the Hebrew and the Assyrian, and in the ancient. The ancient is our Holy Tongue. That's our language. Due to the captivities, a lot of our records are going to be either in the Hebrew or in the Greek, Assyrian or the Greek. But again, hey, we learn both so that we know exactly what this Bible is saying. It's very important for you to be able to decipher and read this Bible for yourself. That's one of the tricks that they used to have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? One of the weapons, I would say. One of the main reasons why it was so much easier to fool or mislead people back in the day is because you had to be wealthy or royalty in order for you to have books and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hit that saying, knowledge is power. Everybody didn't have access and resource to knowledge, but God's people did. God's people did. God gave us this because of how much he loves us. So we had access to knowledge, that knowledge that he gave us. And as time went on, again, if you didn't have money or royalty, you weren't able to have access to it. If you didn't know the language, the Latin, if you didn't speak in the Latin, you wasn't going to be able to decipher. So they could tell you anything they want inside this Bible. When we were slaves, they gave us what's called a slave Bible. What 85% of that Bible that we know of today was missing. 85% missing. So you still wouldn't get a full picture of what was going on inside of that Bible, because that Bible was that important to us. Nobody else but to us. That's our identity and our God and our language and our constitution, how we treat one another, what to eat, what not to eat, what to do, what not to do, who to lay down with and make a family with, and who to stay the hell away from. Everything is contained inside of this Bible that we've gotten through a filter in the lens of this oppressor. So again, the water for everybody joining us. Yabashim Shabaka thumb to all the Akim that's out there joining. Yahweh Shamala thumb Bashim Yahweh to all the Akwafi and all the sisters that's out there joining us. This class right here we do a little bit differently. There's a link inside of the chat. There's a link inside of the chat where you can join and actually get on screens. We can actually speak, say the Hebrew, talk to one another, and so forth. That's very important when you're trying to learn a language. So again, there's a link inside of the chat that you can join. Tonight's class won't be too heavy. We're going to be reading scripture-wise from Numbers chapter 32, starting at verse 36, going to 33 and 42. And then for our little extended practice, we're gonna go over a little bit of history for one of the sentences I want to go over tonight. Gonna be a little bit of history. In the Hebrew is Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allah Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad. And it's something that's very important. A very important phrase that we use in the Bible. So now if you picked up on what I said, you'll be able to kind of have a head starting to jump on where we're going to be at. If not, then we're going to break it down when we get to that portion of the class. And again, it'll be a little detour to a little history. And then we're going to go into the scriptures, man. It's going to be 2 sentences we're going to work on, and then we're going to move on, maybe 3 if you have time. And then we're going to move on to the scriptures and call it a night. So it won't be too heavy. But we're gonna get it on. So again, the water for everybody joining us in the chat. Well, first and foremost, we got headquarters in the building. I'll bring you up headquarters as soon as we get through with the alphabet. If you want to come up sooner, either one, you already know you got the controls. Otherwise, I'll bring you up when I start bringing everybody else up once we go over the actual alphabet or the foundation. And inside of the chat, we have Aqua for Aya checking in from Chester, VA. We also have Princess Tazarai checking in from Chester, VA as well. Shalom Yatawab. Sharaya, Shalom Yatawab, Princess. It's good to see you in there. We are very, very proud of you. A lot of folks, this is that time of year where the children are graduating, hopefully. Hopefully the children are graduating. They done did their best at the school. And you know what I'm saying? They not stuck at the house on punishment or worse infractions. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody had a good school year. That school year can be rough in this empire here because our schools are designed to be weaponized against us. So truly getting through it with all your faculties, not having a case. It's an amazing thing when it comes to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. And so many of us get out of school or don't complete school, but before we get finished with it, we'd already been slapped with a case, already been hit with a damn case. Again, because the schools are weaponized against us. So to Wada, and congratulations to all of the children, all the brothers and sisters that got children that actually graduated, completed their year successfully. We are very proud of you. Just the fact that we are even in here right now in Lashawan Qadash class is a testament to the fact that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous are the smartest people on the planet. always have been. I get into so many battles online with so many of these privileged devils in their own empire, their own kingdom, with everything handed to them on a golden platter, a platinum platter. And they don't know basic English. They don't know basic definitions. We get called racist all the time. And I'll say blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous can't be racist. And the devil's head blow up because they can't understand basic definitions. We're always taught we got to be 3, 4, 5 times better than them to succeed in this empire. And that's done on purpose to keep us down. But we are truly a bright, intelligent, ingenious, beautiful people when you really know the truth. And you can shake that Christianity off. Christianity make you hate your brothers and sisters. Christianity make you hate your brothers and sisters. I don't care how much food they pass out. I don't care how many angel trees they do for Christmas. Christianity makes you hate your brother and your sister. So the water for everybody that's in here joining us. We also got Akwaf Kenyatta checking in. Most High Christ, good to see you, sis. Damn right, sis. We are beautiful people, man. We are beautiful people. And when you come in here, you actually learn to appreciate it. Shout out to Akwaf Thara Pa'a as well. I see her in the background. You know what I'm saying? Akwaf the bar checking in. Most High Christ, good to see you, Akwaf. Again, that link is in the chat. Y'all join as you can. We're gonna go ahead and get it on, man. We're gonna go ahead and get it on. Most High Christ. So we're gonna start with our the foundation. Our alphabet is pictorial. It's pictorial. Everything you see everybody else do, they got it from us. Nobody kept a written record of their history outside of us. Everything you see in this world of civilization comes from us. The Most High calls these other nations the beasts of the field. And that's the best description ever of them. Will lay with anything, eat anything, say anything, do anything, whatever feels good, fulfilling every lust of their heart and their mind. That's the other nations. That's the other nations. But we were designed, and we're supposed to move with a purpose, with that purpose being set on the Most High, when I'm setting us apart from everybody else, man. You know, and that's what truly makes us different. Without these laws, statutes, and commandments, we succumb to our animal nature as well. We end up being just like these other nations, man. That's why you see so much violence in our neighborhoods. That's why you see our women on TV looking like the damn white woman with no clothes on, no kind of mind, and money, trying to chase the bag. Same thing with our brothers. Destroy any and everything to get to that paper. That's the white man's culture. That's not our culture. That's not our culture. That's never been our culture. When we were at our lowest, we took care of one another. When we didn't have it, we shared with one another. You get to 2026 and we've abandoned so much that made us us. And that's why we're the way we are. We're the way we are because of this damn oppressor. You know, we the way we are because of the white man. We the way we are because we want to follow and be like every other nation, and we don't even know who we are, have an identity. You know what I mean? So shout out to Young Man Shep checking in the chat from Richmond, VA. Most High Christ. Young Man Shep checking in. Most High Christ, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, Ak, and we're gonna go ahead and get it on, man. Let's go ahead and get it on. All right, so we're gonna start, like I said, with our foundation, with our alphabet. All right, here we go. Is this the one I want to use? This will work. This will work. We're gonna work it out. All right, so our first one is gonna be the I. It's gonna be I. You have I on your left in the ancient, and you have I on the right in the Assyrian. That I stands for Alap or cow. Alap or cow. And if you was to turn that symbol on the left to the left 90 degrees, you would see, is that 90? Yeah, no, that's not 90. 45 degrees. You would see that looks like the head of a cow or cattle. A lot of the similitudes, metaphors, things that you get in the Bible are going to be based off of husbandry or agriculture, because that's what we did. That's what we did. When Joseph brought us into Egypt, he told them to tell them that you're sheep herders. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. And they kept us separate down there in Goshen, separate to ourselves, because that's how the Lord wants us to be. That's how we should want to be. I don't know about y'all, but like I prefer to be around my own people. If I don't never ever see another Edomite, that would not hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? When we finally get to what the Most High wants us, I don't want to see none of them except for out in the field, working, sweating diligently, being productive citizens of the kingdom of Israel, productive citizens. I don't want no lazy devils on my plantation working, but they never got to be in the vicinity of us. We do so much better when we're separated from them. All right. Next up is going to be the Ba. It's going to be the Ba. You have Ba on your left in the ancient, then you have Ba on your right in the Assyrian. That Ba stands for Bayath or tent. Bayath or tent. All right. Next up is going to be the Ga. You have Ga on your left in the ancient and Ga on your right in the Assyrian. That Ga stands for Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. I saw a video of a damn heathen. You feel so sorry for the animals in the wild. They chopping the damn camel up like it's some ribs, like it's some beef ribs or something. And they say the hump is the best part. And it's just like I said, nothing is safe with these heathens. Nothing is safe. They will eat any damn thing. If they can catch you, you are going to get ate. You do know the white man ate us, right? You do know they ate us. You know it's a lot of stories coming out of them Epstein files saying that they still been eating us, calling us jerky, beef jerky. You know, so there's a lot of stories that saying that points to the fact that they never have changed. They still eating us to this day. Because again, that beast of the fields, man. Next up is going to be the Da. It's going to be the Da. You have Da on your left in the ancient and Da on your right in the Assyrian. That Da stands for Dalath or door or tent flap or tent flap. That's one of the things we get questioned about the most is the Dawa Da. This is the Magun Dawa Da or the shield of David. It's just his name, his insignia. You see the triangle shape on the left-hand side. That's that Da. That's where we get the Dawa Da. And it's just his name. Like if the king was to sign or stamp something, you know that's official. That's coming from the king. That's property of the king. And that's what you see with this shield, man. And they never asked them imposters what it is. They never asked the imposters. The imposters can go around committing genocide, unaliving everybody, lying about everything. Lying about everything. Don't let you do no deep dive and no history and start researching. You will be shocked. You will be shocked and surprised that everything you ever been taught was a lie, especially when it comes to those imposters, to the small hats. You know, the ones who pretend to be us, the ones who pretend to be blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. Even before the truth, you should have been able to see it. I don't know how you would think those people there represent the Most High. When we run the fastest, jump the highest, come out of absolute abject poverty and be geniuses. I want to say the three smartest people right now with high IQs higher than Einstein are elementary school children. And they're all black and Latino. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Black and Latino. Elementary school children smarter than Einstein. There was a sister that developed, I think, a toothpaste that helps get rid of cancer and so forth. It's so many things that we do. Again, if they would just leave us the hell alone, the things that we're going to create, the things that we're going to create and make to make this world better once they leave us alone, man. Because we do it now, even under oppression, we do it. Under the yoke of slavery, we did it. Being unalived at insurmountable numbers, man. Insurmountable numbers. You wouldn't believe the numbers. And we still are still great, man. At our lowest point, we're still great. So just imagine what we're gonna be when the Most High, when we finally get what we got to get to. This next one is gonna be the Ha. You have Ha on your left in the ancient, and Ha on your right in the Assyrian. That Ha stands for Hana or behold. Hana or behold. All right. Next up is going to be the Wawa. Flaki, the Wa. You have Wa on your left in the ancient, and then Wa on your right in the Assyrian. That Wa stands for Wawa or fish hook. Wawa or fish hook. All right. Next up is going to be the Za. It's going to be the Za. You have Za on your left in the ancient, You have Za on your right in the Assyrian, and that Za stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Sisterhood is a weapon. That's a weapon, and that's a weapon that's unbeatable when it's wielded the correct way. When we come together as brothers and sisters, man, ain't nothing we can't do. It ain't nothing we can't do, and that damn devil know it. That's why that has always been the biggest threat. You get a book called Black Indians, and in that book there, and when they brought us over here, when they brought Judah over here, and the Northern Kingdom, Gad and Reuben was already over here, then it was a problem whenever we got together. They couldn't do us just how they wanted whenever they got us together. We was too strong. It's one siege. I think they said 10 years. They tried to, the damn general tried to get in there. 10 years, and he couldn't get through. Couldn't get through. The only way that they was able to finally get us is by again appealing to making the Indians higher or giving them more power over us, separating us, infiltrating, start letting the wrong down people inside, and eventually that troop wore us down. Eventually they wore us down, man, because we weren't unified under the Most High. We were just stronger together because we are always stronger together, you know. But that's why they've always worked on destroying that and keeping us separate. They keep us separate from each other. And as much as they say they don't like us and they want to kick us out the country, they ain't letting us go nowhere. Next up is going to be the Cha. This is the Cha. You have Cha on your left and the left in ancient, and then Cha on the right in the Assyrian. That Cha stands for Chawa Ma'ah. That means fence. This is the character that takes the most effort to pronounce. Takes the most effort to pronounce. Again, because of our Most High Christ. The water for that, Aquaf, the water for that. We definitely want y'all to know how to get in touch with us. The banner wasn't running. The banner is up and going now with all our information on the bottom. The water for that, Aquaf. But again, you know what I'm saying? They always try to make sure they kept us apart. This high takes the most effort to pronounce because we weren't born in that region, that hemisphere of the world. You will hear Arabs and East Indians with a language that's very similar to the Assyrians speak in Arabic, and these ha just roll right off the tongue. We're going to get it back, though. That's why we practice. We're going to get it back. Next up is going to be the Ta. You have Ta on your left in the ancient and Ta on your right in the Assyrian. That Ta stands for Tana or basket. Tana or basket. All right, we got Officer Yabakar in the building. Yabashimeshabakata. Officer Yabakar in the building. You ain't reply to my text I sent you, Officer Yabakar. I ain't want no beef on these thumbnails, and you ain't hit me back like you said you was. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on them. I'm gonna do one. My plan is to do one for Officer Yarash Moth. I'm not no big fan of this AI stuff, but it does wonders for these damn thumbnails. It does wonders for these thumbnails. So I'm gonna work on my next project. I want to try to work on one for Officer Yarash. But you know, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in. They do look tawab. They look very good. So I ain't forget about you, Officer Yabaka. Yeah, all right. It's my nigga there. All right. We also got Aqua for Zara Kai checking in. Most High Christ. Good to see you, sis. It's been a minute since I seen y'all. Well, since last High Holy Day. Next High Holy Day, them kids gonna be bigger than me. Watch. Both of them gonna be bigger than me, Aqua, right? I can already see it. Mom be towering over me. That's all right. It's good to see both of y'all in class. And I know how it is. That damn slavery ain't no joke. Next one is going to be the Yah. You have Yah on your left in the ancient and Yah on your right in the Assyrian. That Yah stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. It's always one of the things that pisses me off the most when we be out at camp or you talk to one of these uppity Negroes in the world. They always most of us, if you ask a person like what are you or what you do or who are you, most people tell you their job or their slavery. Y'all ever notice that? You'll be asking somebody or speaking to them, asking what they do or who are they, or you know what I'm saying? Most people describe or they say their slavery. I'm such and such and such and such. I do such and such and such and such, because that slavery and that role on that plantation defines them. But for brothers and sisters that come in here and slave like I don't know what, and still find the time to show up to class, go out and teach, that's a beautiful and majestic thing. We don't get credit for it. So I try to make sure I point that out, man. We be out there teaching. Go get a job. While they walking out in public free, they tell you go get a job. You go get a job. I assume we got a job because we out here. But that's what they say when it comes to us, because that's a weapon as well. This is the Ka. You have Ka on your left in the ancient, and then Ka on your right in the Assyrian. That Ka on the right in the Assyrian got two characters to it, because where that red arrow is pointing at, that's the Ka that you will find at the end of a word. All right, that Ka stands for cop or palm of. Cop or palm of. The scriptures talk about a brother having a lot of free time. It's easy for you to learn what's going on. They keep us bogged down with these slaveries, with the bills and everything going on, because they don't never want you to learn the truth, man. So for y'all that actually make that effort to do it, most high Christ for y'all. All right, now right. I Zaraka say on the way. I already know. I offer the Yabaka. Hey, I was so happy when he got to the camp. I'll be wanting something to jump off at camp now. Just so I can see him in action. I went to Hebrew Academy with that nigga, so I already know. I'm just waiting on it to jump off. Lord be with them devils. You know what I'm saying? This is the lie. You have lie on your left in the ancient, and then lie on the right in the Assyrian. That lie stands for lamad or learn or staff. Lamad or learn or staff. All right. It's such a bad rap we get. We are such a brilliant people. I knew so many people in school. They did the class clown, wouldn't pay attention for nothing in school. Get older, get a couple of kids. Now they're going back to school. Straight A students. Straight A damn students. Just because the focus has shifted. That's all. They don't teach us nothing in school that we need to know. They teach us everything to make us good slaves, man. This is the Ma. You have Ma on your left in the ancient, and then Ma on the right in the Assyrian. That Ma has two characters as well. That Ma stands for Mayam or water. Mayam or water. All right. Now, if this is your first time in class, make sure you put your city name and state inside the chat. You may be thinking, why are they going over the alphabet? This is very important. If you can, once you learn these, you can start to say sentences, or you can start to say words. And from words, you can start to say sentences. Then it's just a matter of putting it together the correct way. So this foundation is very important. This is why we always go over it. This is the Na. You have Na on your left in the ancient, and then Na on your right in the Assyrian. Na has two characters as well. That Na stands for Nawan or sprout. Nawan or sprout. Know about y'all, especially in Virginia. I've been stuffy. Everybody gets stuffy around this time of year, because this is the actual new year when everything sprouts and comes back to life. That's why you can't breathe. You also can't breathe because the white man, the devil, the Bible speaks of. Cap talked about it in class. Now, a lot of times when Cap speaks, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of times. When Cap speaks, I listen. So if it's something that I'm not familiar with, Cap will say something. I might be looking like I'm sitting there just ready to read, but I got 2-3 screens open. I'm pulling up Google. So as he's saying it, I'm typing and putting up. Damn, he right again. You know what I'm saying? Not that I expect him to be wrong. It just always amazes me. Again, the scholarship it takes to be inside of this school. So he said something about the air quality. Do y'all know that 60 to 80% of the air quality is worse for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous where you live at? 60 to 80%. These are things that they do on purpose, and it causes what? Asthma and allergies and so forth. Does it on purpose, man. The white man is the devil the Bible speak of. But this is the time of year when everything sprouts and comes back. And so a lot of us, especially in that Virginia area, and I know it's not just Virginia, see that everything is yellow when you go outside because they done cut down all the damn male trees. Cut down all the male trees, I think it's the male trees. That way they have a market. I have a monopoly on the trees. You can't just grow stuff like you want to. That's why it be so much pollen in the air. That's why we can't damn breathe this time of year. All because the white man, the devil, the Bible speaks of. Yabashim Yabashah Brakatah. We got Officer 1000, Matazah Karad checking in from Chester, VA. I told them out of one, they didn't need to adjust their screens. There wasn't nothing wrong with the tint or the hue on the screen. That it was me. You know what I'm saying? So you know you good to go. The water for you checking in. Everybody's getting ready for the big gala coming up. Big gala coming up for the princess. So proud of her. So proud of her. You know what I'm saying? This is the Sa. You have Sa on your left in the ancient, Sa on the right in the Assyrian. The Sa stands for Samak or establish. Samak or establish. Obviously, Yabakar said Salaki. A lot of class clowns was just too proud to ask for help. I asked for Officer Roger Mouth to break down precepts all the time. Get that brother head, because that's another big part of it though. But it all goes. It's all part of. It's all poisonous fruit from that same tree. They put us in an environment and tell you that to be smart ain't to be cool no more. So you don't want to raise your hand and ask. You don't want to raise your hand because you know how Judites is. Judites talk to you. They talk about you when you raise your hand in class. That's the type of brotherhood we got in the world. We laugh at you when you don't know something. We make fun of you and ridicule you when you ask a question or when you stutter like I did growing up. When you stutter or have a speech impediment, they laugh at you, make fun of you. You learn how to crack more jokes in school than you learn how to do equations. Yeah, that's like the first thing you learn. If you black, you're a Judite in school. You better learn how to crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? You better, or you have a rough time. You better have tough skin. I know they told everybody out in the chat to have tough skin when you go to school. All the things that we have to learn as opposed to actually learning what's inside the damn textbooks. All because we have terrible brotherhood, man. Terrible sisterhood, terrible brotherhood. But not in here. Like he said, in here, no, the scriptures say you find a priest, a man of God to wear his doorsteps out. Y'all make sure when y'all in these scripture breakdown classes, y'all in these classes, y'all ask questions. That's the whole point of it. Ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you can't learn. Can't learn if you don't ask no questions. And there's nothing wrong with you asking a question. You should want to know. We live in a society that's mediocre and proud. That's the white man. White man dumb as hell and he proud. Ranked 37th, I think, out of education on the scale of 37. And he proud. You know what I'm saying? That's them. We're better than them. So you're supposed to ask questions. You're supposed to take notes. You should want to know what we're talking about. This is from the Most High. This is the most important thing you ever learn in your life. You should want to know. And there's nothing wrong with it. This is the I. You have I on your left in the ancient, I on the right in the Assyrian. That I stands for Ayan or I. Ayan or I. Princess Tazarah says, me, I don't come raising my hand. It's better to be smart than dumb. Absolutely. It's absolutely better to be smart than dumb. And then you use the correct word when you said that too, because when you don't raise your hand to ask a question, you are choosing to not know that information. That's the definition of dumb. It's a difference between being dumb and being ignorant. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant of a topic or criteria or a situation or current events or definition. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant, but it's something wrong with being dumb. Being dumb means you want to be dumb. And then MAGA supporters is dumb. they like the state that they in. They want to stay in the state that they in. They are dumb on purpose. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being ignorant. Most of us are ignorant to this truth. We just didn't know. Now the ones who hear it and still turn away, well, they're choosing to be dumb. And Princess Tazarah know better. Most are in Christ for that. This is the Pa. You have Pa on your left in the ancient, then Pa on the right in the Assyrian. That Pa has two characters where that red arrow is pointing at. That's the Pa you're going to find at the end of a word. All right, at the end of a word. And Pa stands for mouth. Pa stands for mouth. All right. You will find the people that know the least have the most to say. And then people that don't know nothing, they always talking. They be the loudest ones in the room. Don't know what the hell they be talking about. That's from the white man. That's his culture. This is the Tazah. This is the Tazah. You have Tazah on your left in the ancient, Tazah on the right in the Assyrian, where that red arrow pointed at. That's the Tazah that's at the end of a word. Tazah stands for Tazah or side. Tazah or side. All right, next up is the Qua. You have Qua on your left in the ancient, Qua on the right in the Assyrian. That Qua stands for quam or rise. Quam or rise. And you have the Ra. You have Ra on your left in the ancient, and Ra on the right in the Assyrian. The Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. And you have the Shah. You have Shah on the left in the ancient, Shah on the right in the Assyrian. That Shah stands for Shan or tooth. Shan or tooth. All right. And right. You know I'm gonna be there. You know I'm gonna be there. I can't wait. Again, we're so proud of Princess Tazarah. That's not no easy feat. And a lot of us, that's as far as we make it. It'd be so sad. Sometimes you see a lot of us that graduate and there's nobody there. Nobody cares because they so consumed with all the foolishness that's in the world. So now we're gonna support ours in here. Last but not least is the Tha. You have Tha on your left in the ancient, Tha on the right in the Assyrian. That Tha stands for Thaw or Mark. Thaw or Mark. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Bring up who we got rolling with us tonight. We got headquarters in the building. What's going on, headquarters? That's you.
Oh, hello.
So Shalom. Yahweh.
Well, I'm too nervous, bro.
Say it one more time. Say it a little bit louder.
I'm too nervous, man.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with being nervous. You in here though. I'm Shalom. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatha. It's good to see young man Jameer checking in from HQ, from headquarters, Most High in Christ. Good to see you. We got Akwaf Ra'aya as well.
Shalom Yahweh Shema, Latham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shema, Latham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. How you doing tonight?
I'm Tawab, sir.
Most High in Christ. Y'all almost there. Y'all almost there. Ain't no little ones after this. Ain't no more little ones.
There will be no more.
No more little ones, man. That's all right, man. Yeah, we are truly excited and happy with Princess Tazarah. You see so much on Facebook too. So many of the brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, graduating, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. We get such a terrible rap, and then what's so perfect about it is balance, and it's in the right spot, the right position. The education doesn't define us. It doesn't define us. In the world, that defines you. You're a doctor. You're this, you're that. That defines you in the world. That don't define us in here. It's just an extension. You know, it's an enhancement. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with getting an education. The best education you can get, though, is right here in this school. You know what I'm saying? Right here where you at, right here in this school. So Most High in Christ, you know, I'm glad to see you in class. I don't see your sidekick yet. I'm gonna be out there speeding, knocker off the bar. Be out there speeding now.
So like I said, her baby graduated.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep. Most High in Christ. She's another one. Yep. Doing her thing. Most High in Christ. That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think she's still here though. Look at that. She's still here. Most High in Christ. There she go. What's going on, Aqua off the bar?
Shalom Yahweh Shema Latham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Latham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Congratulations on the order for you as well. Both great parents. I know you're proud. So you already had the graduation, or is this weekend as well?
Khan, no, we're done. She had her individual school graduation yesterday, and then all of Virginia Tech had their graduation today.
Okay, so she's down there in Blacksburg there.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I used to be down there long time ago. I used to work on X-ray machines, so I would go down to the Polytechnic. I think the Polytech where they got the horses and animals. You would be surprised how these devils spend money. They would buy $50,000 machines just to scan the animals and stuff with. But I would be down there working on them. So okay, Most High in Christ. Yeah, Aqua Rider told on you. She said, "You ain't nowhere in the world you're supposed to be back in time for no class." She said, "You had to be speed." You had to be speed, or you at the Starbucks right now. You know, with computer hooked up or something. I don't know Aqua the bride. I'm not gonna.
I'm in class though. I'm here.
You here, and that's what's important. That's what's important. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. And we also got Princess Tazarai. What's going on, Princess Tazarai?
Shalom, Yahushua, done by Shem Yahushua.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shah. Those were some beautiful pictures that I seen. Some beautiful prom pictures. Did you have a good time?
A lot of I did.
Ain't nobody spiked the punch, did they?
No, but people were dancing in weird ways.
Oh, you already know that. Yes, this is Babylon, baby. This is Babylon here. I'm surprised they had any clothes on. This is Babylon here. We about 2 steps from Caligula up here to America. So I'm glad you had a good time. And again, we are very, very proud of you. We're very proud of you. And Lord willing, we'll see you soon for your graduation party.
The water.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. All right. Then we had Aqua Thara Pa'a, but she did text. She did put in the chat that her phone was acting a little crazy. So hopefully she'll be able to jump back on. We'll bring her back up when she does. All right. So like I said, we're gonna have a fairly light night tonight. Like I said, I gave y'all a little hint. I don't know if y'all heard in the beginning of what the first sentence is going to be. So we're going to delve a little bit into the history when we look at it. Got a little historical context. Well, everything has a historical context to it. This has a specific historical context to it that I wanted to touch on. And I think it's going to be an important one for us to learn. Second sentence, we've read it before, but we're gonna go pull that out of Leviticus, and from there we're gonna make it more common, or something a little bit shorter, something that we can use. So nothing too major tonight. And then we're gonna move on to Numbers chapter 32. Get a verse or two in there, and then get y'all out of here for Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all out of here for Friday night. I don't know if y'all watch Chain Breakers podcast, but it's supposed to be pretty special episode. Y'all ever watch Chain Breakers podcast? The show out of North Carolina. I try my best to find them on Facebook Live so I can share them. When they're running on live, Facebook Live, it's easier for me to share it to the actual group, and y'all can actually see it. So I'll search for it once class ends. I think it starts at 8 o'clock though, but I'll search and find it. But my very own Officer Kazak Ahmad out of DC, he's going to be on there. And I want to say Captain Kahan. I don't know if y'all ever heard Captain Kahan. I'm pretty sure you had. Maybe you didn't realize it was. That's for us. That's who Officer calls to power remind us of. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so smooth with the words. You know what I'm saying? Captain Kahan. He's going to be on Chain Breakers podcast tonight as well. So if y'all get a chance, y'all check that out. As for everybody else that's out there watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe to all the channels, share, comment. Do your thing. We get a lot of haters in them chats. A lot of haters. If you a comment reader like me, I'm fighting them every day. Every day I'm into it with these damn devils. I don't mind though. I kind of wake up looking for it. I don't mind at all. And because the amazing thing you'll learn and find out is they're not that smart. They're really not that smart. And it's a beautiful thing when you're in here, you learn how to defend yourself. It's like with any kind of like a martial art or something. You go to first class, you're a white belt. You don't know too much. You get hit in the face, but then you get to that yellow belt, that brown belt, that purple belt. Before you know it, you throwing punches too now. Then you're able to go on offense. And being here and being in this school, you learn the truth and you learn how to go on offense. You're not on defense no more. You know what I'm saying? And they can't stand that. They're really not that smart at all, Princess Taza. I know you see it in school all the time. All the time. They some of the dumbest folks in the world. But the water for everybody that joined us. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and knock a little pre-lesson out first. We're gonna knock those out fairly quickly, and then we're gonna move into, like I said, a couple of sentences that I got planned. All right. So, and I think it's called our creed. That first sentence, maybe give you another little clue about what we're going over. I said it in Hebrew to start out with. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is go to our pre-lesson. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Here we go. All right. I had a little time earlier, so I actually set the screens up. So when we get a group, obviously Rosh Hashanah, when we finally get a group of 10 people or more, we got a screen already ready for it. You know, we planning for it. Lord willing, it won't be long. Lord willing, it won't be long. All right, so these are our prepositions. Our prepositions go before a root word. Princess Tazarai, give me a word that describes or gives a good example of a preposition. Give me a word in Hebrew that gives me a good example of using the prepositions. You don't mute if you're talking. I don't see your lips moving though, so I don't think you're talking. Give me a word. It's something that got one of them that we use all the time. It's something that we say all the time. We say Yahweh. Well, the sisters say Yahweh Shema all the time. Then they say this word right here.
Malakia.
What you got?
Bahashem.
Bahashem. Break it down for me. What is that? Well, give her a hand. What is that word? What is that? What is that Bahashem? What word is that? Young man Jameer, if you want to help, you can help out as well. We got a lot of brotherhood and sisterhood in here. So anytime you want to jump in, you just raise your hand and say Salaka, you can jump in as well. You want a little help? Let's look at this chart we got right here behind us, right? So we see right there that Ba, right? Ba is in. And we see Ha, that Ha is the. Right?
Malakia.
What you got? And I came to you. What you got?
Bahashem means in the name.
Most side Christ. Give her a hand. I knew you knew it. It means in the name. Those prepositions that Ba and that Ha, those are the prepositions that go before the root word Sham. That root word Sham is just name. That's all. It's just name. All right. So Ba Hashem just means in the name or in the reputation. These people don't know the name of Yahweh Shah. I ain't get the chance to tell Officer Rosh Hashanah, but the Most High sent me a gift today. I called Officer Mataz Zachariah and told him I was so happy. I heard a knock at the door. I looked on the ring camera and I see these two Mormons outside trying to run away. My crippled self got downstairs as fast as I possibly could. As fast as I possibly could. I said, I'm right here. Please don't leave. Come on back. Let's talk. Made my damn day. Made my day. I called Officer Bataz Zachariah afterward. I said, man, let me tell you about the Most High. You know, made my damn day. But yeah, so that Ba Hashem just means in the name, in the representation, in the reputation. These Mormons had the Book of Mormon, but they didn't even have the Bible, but they called themselves teaching about God. And on the very first page of this Book of Mormon, this white dude that we know is Cesar Borgia. So I had the opportunity to teach them about the name or the reputation of Christ. You know what I'm saying? One of them was a brother. I think he'd been raised by devils, raised by wolves his whole life. You can tell them brothers been raised by devils because they can't take care of their head right. You know, they probably be all matted up and stuff, you know. But cool little brother. And he was with this devil. I mean, blonde hair, blue-eyed devil, you know, and but I got to talking to him and just describing to him the name, the reputation of Christ, and describing to him right out the Bible what it really looks like. Told him, you a child of God. He's a child of the devil. You know what I'm saying? So it went very well. I'm pretty sure, like I was from Mataz Zachariah, I said, I'm pretty sure they had a very good walk home. I don't know how far it took them to get back to where they came from, but I know it was a good walk home. I gave him a card too, obviously, Rosh Hashanah, so he might call. He just might call. We're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, I was hyped. I was Mataz Zachariah. Made my day. I'm not going to lie to you. Made my damn day. Made my day. I might be on the list, but it's okay. It's okay. I enjoyed it. I earned it. I know that much. But yeah, I thought them people might come back for me later on tonight. If I don't show up to the graduation party, y'all know what happened. It was them damn Mormons. You know, you know what happened to me. All right, so we're gonna go through these prepositions real quick. I or I am is going to be I before a root word. That in is going to be ba before a root word. Do is going to be da before a root word. The will be ha. And will be wa. He would be ya. Like is ka. To or of is going to be la. I'm slacking. To is going to be la. Of is going to be ma. Pertaining to is going to be sha, and in most cases, some cases, that tha before a root word is going to change it to a future tense. But yeah, I enjoyed myself today. I said, don't leave. You right where you're supposed to be at. And see, where I'm at, right, we got a lot of Africans that stay over here, taking up all the damn parking spaces off the bar. A whole bunch of Africans. They like to walk any damn. Well, what you doing with a car? You had no car back at home in Africa. You want to take all the damn parking spaces. So you had Africans outside. You had Issachar over there working on a place. You know what I'm saying? You have brothers in Issachar working, Africans over here, and boy, I was as loud as I could possibly be. Them Africans, they not children of God. You see them brothers over there working, they children of God. I was just as loud as I could damn be. So yeah, I might not never get a parking space now. Came back, all the parking spaces gone. These are your possessive adjectives. These are your possessive adjectives. You know what I'm saying? They go after a root word. Right? Y'all heard, I mean, when Princess Tazarah signed in, she said, Ma Shalom Ka. That Ka at the end is yours. That's saying, what's your peace? What's your peace? Ma is what? Shalom is peace. That Ka at the end indicates what's your peace. All right. Ya at the end of a word, Slakia, to indicate my, you will put that ya after a root word. To indicate your, you will put that ka at the end of a root word. To indicate his, you will put that wa at the end of a root word. To indicate her, you will put that ha at the end of a root word. To indicate ours, both ours, that would be nawa at the end of a root word. Your masculine plural is going to be kam. Your feminine plural will be kan. Their masculine plural will be ma, and their feminine plural will be na. All right, so pretty simple. Once you start to use them, it makes more sense. Once you use them and start, it makes more sense. And when you're reading it, it helps you to kind of decipher what these words is. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna go over our subject pronouns. Our subject pronouns. If I'm gonna say I or I am, I would say anya. Y'all use the tha all the time when you're saying the greetings, you're saying the prayers. You use that tha. He is hawa'a. She is haya'a. We is a naknawa. You or you all is masculine plural. That's going to be a thumb. And you or you all feminine plural is going to be a thun. In all of the other languages, your words are assigned a gender. They're assigned a gender. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last because this is Babylon. They don't seem to like genders too well. They don't like genders around here off the bar. So I don't know. It might not be no more genders for too long. But most words, they have a gender to them. So if it's a masculine or a feminine word, that's going to determine how you would utilize it or conjugate it or so forth. They, masculine plural, is going to be hum. And they, feminine plural, is going to be hun. All right. And some for a feminine adjective, you will put that high at the end to make it plural. For a masculine plural one, you would do yum. So we would say ak yum. If I'm saying brothers, I would say akwafian if I was saying sisters. And that's our subject pronoun. Salaki akwafra. I was so excited because I try to. I don't get a chance to. They always see me in my fringes and my funny clothes. I'm pretty sure they say, "Why does he dress like that?" They see me all the time. Well, they got to find out today. They definitely got to find out today. Salaki. But yeah, we back though. I said the Lord couldn't set it up. He couldn't set it up no more. They right there, Africans right here, Issachar there, Judah there, and I got this devil and this confused brother right there in front of me. And I was talking like they was across the parking lot. Right here, Revelation 1:13, it said, hair like wool. That's like your hair, not like his hair. Yeah, I had me a great time. I ain't gonna lie to you, I had me a great time today. Great time, Princess Tazarah. You know, and you in the world, them Jehovah, what they knock on the door, you act like you get quiet. you just get real quiet and stuff. Go ahead, President Stazara.
I wish I saw that.
Look, now I was a little upset because I was hoping that the Ring camera was gonna catch it. Because if the Ring camera would have caught it, I would have turned it into a video. I was gonna make a video of it if the Ring camera caught, but I don't think the Ring camera caught. I'm gonna check it again, but I don't think it caught it though. But I'm gonna check it again though, because I was still trying to get ready for class and everything to it. But it was beautiful. I know they had a very interesting walk back home. All these churches, you know what I'm saying? So all these damn cases of sexual molestation in the Mormon church, Seventh-day Adventist Christian church, Roman Catholic, and the people teaching it, they be oblivious to it. You know, and they'll tell us anything. And we've been so trained, we think anything a white person say is right, and that's just not the case. Now tonight we're gonna delve into a little bit of history tonight for this first sentence. Who's familiar with Montesinos? Antonio de Montesinos. Who's ever heard of Antonio de Montesinos before? All right, well, you know, we have newly raised captain of 13,000, Captain Katazar, out by way of headquarters. Now he's down in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Newly raised Captain Katazar, 13,000. Guy has 4 books. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think 4, maybe 5 books. No, take that back. 1, 2, 3. It's 4 right there. I think it's 5 of them all together. He got maybe 5 books. But he speaks about the different tribes. Go ahead. You're trying to say something, Aquafront? Oh, Salaki, I thought you had raised your hand. Oh, it's 5 books. Okay, most time correct. He has 5 books. And one of them in particular, he talks about Antonio de Montesinos. All right. I'm gonna pull up a little excerpt that I pulled from online, because even ChatGTP knows if you ask her the right way. She tried to lie at first. She'll try to lie and say she don't know what you're talking about until you ask her the right way. So I'm gonna pull this up, read this little excerpt I got from online. But in one of his books, I might have found, I know he's mentioned it. He may have mentioned it in about at least 2 or 3 of them, because this saying is recorded. And I didn't realize that once they recorded it, Antonio de Montesinos recorded, they made him come and testify. About what he said he saw or whatever. Then they came up with a whole new lie and said that some kind of way them European Jews had made it way over here. That's what they said. So I'm gonna read this little part right here, and then we're gonna get to our first sentence. The Bible says that the earth shall help the woman. The earth shall help the woman. And then this is what you're seeing now, where you're seeing so much information that was previously hidden or we just didn't know about being brought to light now. Like I said, I was laughing about them damn Mormons that came, but that young brother that was with that white dude, he was oblivious. He actually thought that was Christ in that book. And I said, you never heard of Cesar? He said he never heard of Cesar Borgia. And when I told him who Cesar Borgia was, if you could just see his face, he asked for a pamphlet. He asked for a card before he left. The white boy knew not to ask for no pamphlet or no card. You know, I had explicitly told him, you are the devil. Y'all done tore up everything y'all don't ever touch. You know what I'm saying? But he was oblivious to it. He didn't know. And a lot of us don't know. You would be surprised how many of our people are again ignorant to who we are. You know, and don't even think the question. I think was that Jeremiah or was that Isaiah? It says Israel don't know, they don't consider. An ass knows his master crib. We don't even consider who we are, man. We don't even think about it. We don't think about it. It's not a concern for us. We're not worried about our father's father. It don't go past 2 generations. If it get to 3 generations, you must be you one of them country folks. Them country folks, you know, they keep a little bit better record than the city folk. But if it's about 3 generations, you from the country. That's all. And it doesn't really go, and it definitely doesn't go no further than slavery, man. It never goes no further than slavery. So again, this is after I asked ChatGTP a couple of times. You'll even see how it starts off. The explorer you're referring to. After I done already typed in Montesinos now, and she still act like she didn't know what I was talking about. You know, that just kind of goes to show you One side note, right? Y'all know the Chat GTP and the AI. You know it's sucking up all the water, right? Y'all do know that. Y'all didn't know that? It's a story right now out of Georgia. That's why your water bill is so much higher in Virginia. Virginia is AI capital of the world. Well, or data center capital of the world. And I didn't even know that until I started to research and look into it. There's so many data centers here that nobody voted on or asked them to be here. They cost billions of dollars. They gobble up all the electricity and all of the water. And you don't have, and it destroys the atmosphere, destroys the water system, destroys the environment. Oh yeah, that's so use your GPU, use your Chat GTP. That's what I'm getting to. Use it. You're paying for it anyway. You might as well use it. You know what I'm saying? It's a story right now in Georgia. Right now they're in a drought. This is drought season. They're in a drought right now in Georgia. Well, the data centers done use 31 million gallons of water. With an M, 31 million gallons of water. It just kind of siphoned off and took it for itself. Nobody knew about it until the people started complaining about low water pressure. A little bit of water they could use when there wasn't no restriction, low water pressure. And oh yeah, we missing 31 million gallons of water. $100-some thousand bill that nobody was even accountable. They just tapped into the water system and stole it because it needs all that water to cool the system off because it's running so much. That's all the different servers. So that's something y'all look into that though. Y'all get a chance. Y'all look into that though. Them that use your AI because you're gonna pay for it. That's why them damn electric bills are so high. Anyway, all right. So the explorer you're referring to is 17th century Portuguese traveler Antonio de Montesinos, also known as Aaron Levi, because that's another thing that them Jewish folks would do. They would switch their names up so that you wouldn't know who they were, which is why there's some confusion about the slave ships. They were the ones who funded the slave ships, and they switched their names up. Most of the entertainers that you know now are Jewish. You would never know it by the name though. They changed the name. They switched the name up. I used to have a list of them because there's so many of them. I'm tempted to say it's like 75 to 80% of the entertainers you know are Jewish. All those white folks out there that you think, I think Seth Rogen is one. His last name is Eisenberg or some shit like that. All of them, they changed their name so you don't know. You know, so if you ever look into that, most of them are Jewish. So, and it's the same thing that this guy. That's why he's also known as Aaron Levi and Antonio de Montesinos. You know, that's what they do. All right. So the discovery that Montesinos, in 1641, he traveled into the mountains of Quito, Ecuador. His recorded account matches your queries again, because you see his couple of queries I had to keep asking this thing. It said the discovery Montesinos met a group of indigenous people in South American wilderness. Upon greeting them, they stood and recited the Hebrew Shema. That's what the Yiddish people call it. They call it the Shema. And this is going to be the sentences that we go over tonight. This is one of the first things I heard brothers in the UPK saying. I remember hearing Captain Cesaria, and Captain Katazai teaching. And one of the brothers, somebody had called in and asked about Hebrew, and they said this saying. And they said it so smooth and so fast. I said, what was that? You know, and but a lot of the brothers know this, so I want to make sure that y'all know it as well, and you'll be able to say it as well, just as efficiently. But the way that they wrote it was Shema, Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Ahad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. So that's going to be the first sentence that we do tonight. All right. So he said that they greeted him and they recited this saying. And when he heard this saying, he knew, again, these were the lost tribes, because this was Hebrew. This was our culture, how we would greet one another. When the stranger comes from another land, he's our brother, but we don't know him. He doesn't live here. We would greet each other with this saying, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. All right. He also recorded that they told him that their brother Joseph was on another island, Puerto Rico, letting them know that Joseph, he's on another island over there. All right. It says the natives told Montesinos that they themselves were from the lost tribe of Reuben. They explicitly added the tribe of their brother Joseph lived on an island nearby, which modern theorists and historical researchers interpret as the Caribbean islands of Puerto Rico and Cuba. So that's where you get your Cubans, right? Manasseh. And y'all make sure y'all send up prayers for Manasseh. I don't know if the sisters, I don't know if y'all know, but we did get a notification today from one of the young men out there in Cuba. No lights, storm, no food. They going through it out there. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all get a chance, y'all make sure y'all send up prayers for Manasseh, for the brothers out there in Cuba. They're going through it. And that's on purpose. Y'all know Trump said he taking that over next. That's on purpose. All of the things that we go through as a people is from them. They're what Maccabees, I think Maccabees chapter 7, it says they're the cause of all mischief. That damn devil, that oppressor is the cause of all mischief. When they leave us alone, we do just fine. We build things, we're fine. We treat each other well. We make it, we live, we survive, we do good, we flourish when they leave us alone. So y'all make sure y'all send up prayers for Manasseh when y'all get the chance. But he told him again that Joseph is on another island nearby again. And so he went back and he recorded this again. They made him testify to it. And when he related to Rabbi Menashe ben Israel. So of course they made him report it because they were looking for us. When Columbus traveled, he had Hebrew translators on the ship. Now, if he was going for a new world, why would he need Hebrew translators on the ship? They knew that those other 10 tribes had left. They knew they had left. So again, this is something that you will find in Captain Katazar's book. You also find it in that book right there is referring to right there, Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. All right. Again, so yeah, they made. Then of course after that they came up with a whole mythological breakdown of how them European Jews ended up way on the other side of the world. You feel me? So this is what I wanted to bring. This is what I wanted to kind of focus on a little bit tonight. Of course, y'all know that the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom split. Real quick, what was the Southern Kingdom? Who knows? Who can tell me what comprised the Southern Kingdom?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
The tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin.
Musa and Christ. Now, what's another tribe that they kind of add to it?
Salakia, sir. I want to say Levi.
Levi, Musa and Christ. I'll give a hand, Lord Yah. Remember, Levi didn't have a land per se. Levi were the sons of Aaron, and they were the priests. Levi was the priest. That's what we get the 10%. Because the priests, they lived off of the people. What was brought to the temple, what was brought to the priests. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a land per se, inheritance per se. Their job was to be the priest. Now that's not the job now. Now is all of us. You know what I'm saying? A kingdom of priests and prophets. Shout out Officer Korah, Yabashim Shabakatah. He signed it in, but he's right here behind me. You know what I'm saying? He's right here behind me, but he signed in. And you can't see him because of the virtual screen, but he's in attendance with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Officer Korah. But again, so when Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, that's what's considered the Southern Kingdom. All right, that the other 10 tribes, the Northern Kingdom, that's that they were under the king of Assyria, and that's who split. And they split as a result of King Solomon and them strange women, them damn white women. Them white women done been a plague on us for a long time. King Solomon he liked white women and Moab, Chinese women and Arab women, and that caused a split. What we do affects one another. That's one thing that we've moved away from as a people. We think that our degree makes me good, makes me better, makes me great, puts me over you. We don't think in unison together like we're supposed to. All right. So that's how the tribe split. Again, I just wanted to kind of bring that up. I think this is a very important saying and sitting in a creed that we should know. So now if you think you know how to say it, you can throw it in the chat. There is a scripture that actually says exactly this. I'm going to pull that up next, and then we're going to break it down in the Hebrew. See, do I already got it queued up? We're going to break it down in the Hebrew. So the scripture that says it is Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. It says, "Hear, O Israel, the Most High, our God, is one power. So who knows? What would be the first word? We all know what that first word is. What's the word for here? Who knows what the word for here is? One of the officers in Virginia is his name. It's in his name. What's that word for here?
Sir.
I think he taught. Did he teach this week? Was it this week he taught? What you got, Aqua Ryan?
I was unsure until you said that. But
Shemai, both sides of Christ. Y'all give her a hand. That word for here is Shemai. That word for here is Shemai. And what's the word for Israel? We all know what Israel is. How you say Israel in Hebrew?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua off the bar.
Yasha Allah.
Yasha Allah, Most High Christ. So already Shema, Yasha Allah. And then it says the Most High. What's the Most High's name? See, this is an easy sentence here. This is one of the easiest sentences here.
Yeah.
What's the Most High's name?
Salakia, sir.
I'm about to say, y'all ain't gonna make it to the wilderness. Y'all ain't know the Most High name. That's like, all right, what you got, Aqua Ryan?
Yahweh.
Most High Christ, Shema, Yahshua Allah, Yahweh. Then it says our God, right? All right, so now this one is a little tricky, not too tricky, but what's the word for powers? And then our. We're gonna just say our power. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna pull it up in the blue letter.
Salakia, sir.
What you got, Aqua the bar?
Ours is Nawa.
Yep, you got that part.
Would we use Elohim for?
We would use no, we say Alahaya. We're gonna use a form of that right there.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Allah Yanawa. Allah Yanawa is how you're gonna say it. I'm gonna pull it up now in the blue letter. Again, this is one of you were to speak to any one of these seasoned officers in here. They would spit it off and rattle it off to you just like that.
Allah Hayanawa.
Be able to. I'm sorry, it's like out of one.
Allah Hayanawa.
Allah Hayanawa. Most High Christ. The water. I told y'all. See, told it rallied right on off like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. The water for that aqua. I'm out of one.
Are you on the ball?
Now, so I do have a question though, sir.
Please.
Now, if that's something that like was taught explicitly before, like when we say the greeting, because I noticed like most of the brothers that's done been here for a minute again, they rattle it off like it's nothing. Just like that. Most High, just like that. So it always makes me wonder: is that something that again that we kind of strayed away from in some sense, as far as us learning it kind of being like foundational, or it just depends on what you know.
Your zone should be teaching you. Whoever your camp leader is should be teaching you that it's not necessarily a greeting. It's a way to prove that you're from Israel. Like if I ask you who your father is, right? Or it's almost like me asking you who your father is. That's like me proof. Like you got to prove to me that you're Israel. Okay, go ahead. Sound off. Shema Yasha Allah. Allah Hayana wa Yahweh Echad. Okay, our Lord is one.
Most High Christ.
Oh, he's an Israelite or she's an Israelite. We know that for sure.
Most High
Christ. No one else would know that. No one else would know that. So yeah.
And that's why when they greeted Montezinos, that's why they greeted him the way that they did. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Most High Christ. Y'all give him my offer to Rosh mouth and hand. Most High Christ. Aqua Ryan say you came out of nowhere. Yo, he's always there. He's always there. Somewhere he's there. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ.
Even though you don't see me, I'm there.
Damn right. Most High Christ. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna say it slower. Aqua Ryan. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna say it a little bit slower. And we're gonna get everybody get a chance to kind of say it. And so again, that's another reason why I wanted to go over it tonight so that everybody would know it. Give you a little bit of the history behind it, why it's so important. And it's very similar again to how we state our registry before we come up on that stage. You know, it's on the podium. Now we got Officer Karai here, Officer Karai, them out of Baltimore. I love Baltimore. when you're in the school and they draw them swords out. They cross them swords before you come up on that podium. You know what I'm saying? Now we working on being able to do the same thing in VA, but that was serious business. You weren't gonna step up there if you weren't Israel, if you didn't belong there. While the officers come up and we stayed our registry. Yagadah, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala. Go ahead, Aquafry.
And Salaki, sir, I know in our last class we were talking about the fact that the registry is really for the brothers to do, not the sisters. Mm-hmm. Is this a saying that sisters would do? Or
yep.
Okay.
Yep, you would know this as well. This one isn't gender specific. You would notice this is how you know you Israel. You know, this is how you know that you were Israel. You know, so yeah. Go ahead.
Good. The sister brought out something very heavy because, and maybe I didn't explain it earlier too when I was speaking. This is a part of the law. Y'all should be in Deuteronomy 6:4, right?
That's correct.
So, you know how Christians always quote, love God with all thy heart, all thy mind, and love thy neighbor as you love thyself? Well, before you even hit there, you have to say, listen, Israel, because this is just for Israel. They skip over that part. This is a part of the law, so everyone would have to know this. Brother, sister, child, this is what you would have to teach them, because this is the greatest commandment of them all, to listen, Israel. The foundation of the law is just fucking listening.
That's right.
That's it. It's a lot. Excuse my language, but it's listening. That's the foundation of it all. Then we can get to loving God with all our heart, all our soul. Because if you ain't gonna listen to it, then you're not gonna love Him. Essentially. Right. So yeah. So that's an excellent point.
No,
one more question.
What you got? What you got, Aqua?
So when would we say this? Like, what would prompt us to say it?
Okay, it's almost like when will it? Okay, it's similar to when would you be? It's almost like that's asking the question: when would I be prompted to go into the law and say, "Thou shalt not eat pork"? You know what I'm saying? It's whenever it occurs. If someone says, "Hey, what is your God? What God do you serve?" You can say this shit right here, right? Like, hey, and you can say it in your native tongue. Shema Yasha Allah, Allah Hayyananawi Yahweh Echad. Like, this is the God that I serve. That's how it will be prompted. So if anyone asks you, hey, what's the name of your God? Spew this shit off right here. And they won't know a damn thing that you're talking about. And then you're like, well, then mind your business next time. You know, moving on. All right. You know, so it's almost like that. Someone's like, hey, when does it prompt me to not eat pork? Nigga, forever. Move on. You know, shit like that, sis. So yeah.
The water. I just don't want to be tested, and I'm not ready. So
I see what you mean. Yeah, you won't be tested. So like it says, you won't be tested. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't say you won't be tested at all. You know what I'm saying? Christ's return, He might try to test us. I don't know. Just know it.
God. Got it.
The water for that out of wine. And look, just to kind of add to that, you know what I'm saying? This saying is so heavy, right? First off, it says, "Hear, O Israel." Well, the Christian church say this is for everybody, right? Christian church says this is for everybody. This applies to everybody. This right here dispels that myth. You have some people that say, well, God cast away His people. The Jews rejected Him. So now it's for everybody. It's for the Gentiles. It's saying right here, "Hear, O Israel." So just like what Adawan is saying is so important, it's so heavy, right? It also says that our God is one. That separated us from all the other nations. Remember, all the other nations, they were polytheists. They a polydeity. They had different polytheists. That's right. They had different gods that they served. Islam's had 365 gods, a god for every day of the year until Muhammad came out. Right, and even then, they still have the God of the sun. That's why you got that sun and that star and that moon. So it's still, we were the only ones that had or recognized one power, one God. This also dispels that myth of Jesus being God. This dispels that myth of Jesus being God. This dispels that myth of it being for everybody. So this is why this statement right here, this credo was so important. All right, but we're gonna get it in the Hebrew. I'm gonna pull it up for you in the Hebrew. Let me stop this and pull up my sheet. Pull that back up and give everybody a chance. Obviously, Yabaka says, like, obviously, Rosh just roll Hebrew off his tongue, like he think it's gonna flow for us like that. But you know what? Obviously, Yabaka, it will, it does. If you think back to a year ago, 365 days ago, go back 2 years. You know what I'm saying? From where we were when we first came in here, we wasn't. You're gonna see in a minute how fast we read this Hebrew. Y'all do a great job of reading the Hebrew at the end of the class. Everybody does do a great job, and it's just from being up in here, man. But I do know what you're saying, though, Officer Yabaka. You think he's speaking Spanish or something sometimes. Like, this nigga done turned this, he's speaking Spanish. We thought we were doing Hebrew. But, you know, that just comes with practice. That comes with commitment. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, some brothers have that gift of tongues. That's what the gift of tongues is. That's what the gift of tongues is. Not that shaman, buy me 100 that they say in the Christian church. Not that. That's what the gift of tongues is. So the water for that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on here, and I'm gonna give everybody a chance to kind of go through and say it. If I have it rolled out here, no, here. All right. So again, this greeting was said. Can everybody see that on the screen? All right. So we have Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh. First part felt easy. Then it's Allah, Nawa. So Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Nawa, Yahweh, Akkad. We know Akkad is one. We definitely have been over them numbers a couple of times. So Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Nawa, Yahweh, Akkad. All right, don't be trying to lead Princess Tazara. It's time to practice. Your screen don't went black on me. I'm trying to lead that Princess Tazara. You know, so we all gonna go around the room, give everybody a chance to say it, pronounce it, read it in the Hebrew. And we're gonna go from there. All right. So again, Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Nawa, Yahweh, Akkad. All right. Akwaf the bar.
The way to make it fluid is Hayanawa. So Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh. You see how I pause there? Shema, Yasha'Allah, pause. Right? Shema, Yasha'Allah, pause. Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
There you go. That's exactly how you
cry. What's I cry? I did. You can do it too, y'all. Y'all heard. Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. All right, who going first? Who gonna be the first one?
Salaki, I think you had called on Sister Debar.
I did call on Aqua off the bar. I sure did. She done threw you under the bus again, Aqua off the bar. She done threw you under that bus. All I hear is tires screeching. You up?
Boy, that sisterhood is a weapon when it come to her.
All wheels.
All wheels, no brakes. Had to hold on.
The kids everywhere in the back.
Juice flying. Okay. Salakia. Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah.
So try to do it the way the officer Rashma just said. So Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
Okay. Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
So Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. So one more time. That sounded pretty good though.
Salakia, sir. I got people walking in all loud.
Okay. That's all right. They want to learn the Hebrew too. That's a good one for when people walk into your door. They walk into your door. Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. As soon as they hit the door, we want to see if they're Israel or not. If not, turn them around.
Look in the back. Okay. All right. Salakia, I'm ready.
Okay.
Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
Most sign Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Good job.
Salaki, priest, if I may.
Go ahead, Adawan.
And I hate to be a burden. Salaki.
Go ahead.
Now, Christ said this in the New Testament because he wanted to cut anyone who believed that he was God.
Damn right.
That he was the Most High God. And so when the sister asked, when would I be prompted to say this? when any Christian says Jesus is God. That's what's going to prompt you, because this is the law that says there is no other God but God. This is right here. This is the law. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. That's it. That cuts any Christian right there. And you can say it in Hebrew and then say it in English if you would like. That's what prompts you to say it. So like, you just wanted to make sure you understood that even further.
Most high Christ, get out of here. Now get out of here, because that's important. That's the main thing that we battle right there. With all the battling, when we go out on the street and all the classes since 1969, that's the main battle right there. Jesus is God. God loves everybody, right? God loves everybody. That's the main battle. It's for everybody. God loves everybody. It belongs to any and everybody. Jesus is God. That's Christianity 101. And when you can dispel and break that down, you straight now. It knocks all of that down. All one credo. It knocks all of that down. You know what I'm saying? So again, I see you back there practicing Aqua Fry. Princess Tyrada tapped out on me. She back there hiding somewhere. Young man Jameer, you up? I'm gonna let you go next. Young man Jameer, you up? I hope you over there practicing too. I don't see your lips moving, but I think you back there practicing too. Most High Christ. All right, Aqua Fry, what you got? And for the brothers and sisters that's in the chat, y'all can type it out phonetically in the chat as well. You can type it out in the chat phonetically as well. Typing that stuff out phonetically, when we put the words phonetically, that helps you to be able to pronounce it and read it also. So that serves a purpose as well.
So like I said, I don't want to impede on the brother. If the brother's ready, he can go ahead.
Okay, Most High Christ. If you ready to roll, young man Jamel, let's knock it out.
She just keep running everybody over. Salakia, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. She just a wild bus driver today. Somebody take her license.
Where's the camera?
Both sides Christ. And it's good to see you in class too, young man. Real talk. We're good to see you, brother. That young brother that showed up to the door, he had hair woolly like yours, thinking he one of them damn devils. All right, whatever you ready.
What was the word again? I forgot.
All right, so the first one's gonna be Shammai.
Shammai. Okay.
Say it loud.
Shammai.
All right, then the next one is gonna be Israel. Yashra'Allah.
Lashawan.
Yashra'Allah.
Lash. I don't know how to say that.
So Yah. Shra'Allah.
Yah. Sha'ada.
Okay. Close. And then the Most High's name. You know the Most High name, right? What's the Most High's name?
I'm too nervous, bro.
You don't gotta be nervous.
You don't gotta be nervous. You at home.
Ain't nervous in front of girls, are you? So you don't gotta be nervous in front of them. They don't got breasts and titties out. Go ahead.
You with the family. You with the family. You Tawab. What's the Most High's name? Yahweh. Yeah, we say that all the time. Say it like you mean it. Yahweh.
Wow.
Most High Christ. And then it's going to be Allah Yanawa. So Allah Yanawa.
Allah Yanawa.
All right. And then the Most High's name again.
I've been reading that.
Go ahead. Yahweh.
There you go. And then the last one takes a little bit of practice to say it, but you're gonna get it. It's Achad. So it's gonna be kind of like you're scratching the top of your mouth when you say it. It's gonna be Achad. Achad. There you go. Yep. That was good. That was really good. The sister wrote it right there she wrote it down in the chat as well if you're looking at the screen. Now we're gonna say it one more time, all right? So Shema. I want you to say it like you mean it this time. Shema.
Shema.
There you go. Yashra'Allah.
Yashra'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allah Hayanawa.
Hallelujah.
No, that was good. Come on.
That's all right. Try it again. Allah Yanawa. Salaki. Allah Yanawa. So Allah Yanawa.
Allah Hayanawa.
Allah
Hayanawa.
Allah Hayanawa. Salaki. Allah Hayanawa.
Allah. Hayanawa. That was close. Good.
There you go. Then the Most High name again, Yahweh.
Lahawa.
Achad.
Hakad.
Y'all give him a hand. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Good job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Princess Tazarai is back. Princess Tazarai is back. Let's hear it.
Okay. Shemai, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Lahayanawa,
Okay.
Yahweh, Akkad.
Most High Christ. Boy, she hit the Akkad and everything. Great job, Princess Tazarai. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. We never did get our Quattara reply, but I think she said her phone was going in and out. But y'all did a great job with that. So again, this is one of those ones. This is one of those ones that we should know. This is very similar to, you know what I'm saying, when we read in Leviticus and Number and Exodus, and he said, and then the Most High spoke to Moses. It's very similar to that one. It should be one of the ones that we should be able to say and know, and it has such a historical context behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to go over that tonight. What we looking at on time? On time, we at 8:42. The next one we'll go with fairly quickly. We'll go over this one fairly quickly. We'll come back and revisit this. Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
Talaki, sir. I was gonna let you skate on by me, but did you want me to say it?
Oh, you ain't. You know what? Almost got past, but I applaud your honesty. I guess she ran over everybody else. She said, I got to jump out there myself. Most High Christ, Salakia Aqua Fry, did not skip your old purpose. Let's get it. We might do that second sentence. We might just come back and do that second sentence next time I get in class. I think we did a good job on this. Let's hear it. What you got?
Okay, here we go. Shema Yashiala.
Yep.
Yahweh Alahaya Nawa.
Okay.
Yahweh Akkad.
Most High Christ. You did a great job. Most High Christ. But again, this is one of the ones that's very important. It's very, very important. Has a very deep historical context behind it. This is who we are. This is who we are. Even the Jewish, they don't live by this. They don't live by this. They don't live by anything inside of that book. And we have historical records to show that was way over here on this side of the earth, which goes right back to what we say when we say so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are God's chosen people. Still in slavery to this day. Still building everybody empire to this very day. Nothing's changed. Still confused. Still serving everybody else gods except for our own. You can't say that book don't belong to us, man. All right, so what we'll do, we'll come back to the last one that we had. We'll come back to that one. We'll do that one next week or week after next when I come back. That was going to be out of Leviticus 19 and 18. Just real quick, I'll just kind of go over it. It's going to be Leviticus 19 and 18 when it says the children of thy neighbor. Matter of fact, let's pull it up real quick. Let's pull it up. Pull it up real quick. The children of thy neighbor. Or children of thy kin. So like it. We can go to Leviticus 19 real quick because it was going to go right along lines with that with that hero Israel. Right. So if I go to Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18, real quick before we get to the scriptures. Oh, my bad. I'm up here. I'm pulling up and ain't nothing on y'all screen. Leviticus 19 and 18 says, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High. Now, your version of this, where do you find it said in the New Testament? Y'all paraphrasing or what do y'all, where have you heard this same law at in the New Testament? We got Aqua Thara back as well. Where have you heard that law at before in the New Testament? And I'll give you a clue. Christ said it. And he didn't say it like this. It's saying the same thing, but he didn't say it quite like this. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Who's your neighbor?
Salakia, sir.
Going on, Trooper Makwal Yala, Yabashim Shabakata. Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
My people are my
Your
neighbor.
people. Yep, your people, your brother. Yes, your neighbor. Christ said to love your brother as thyself. And when Christ said to love your brother as thyself, it's referring to this right here. It's the same thing. We've been taught that our neighbors were the people that live next door. So when we come back, we're going to break this one down and go over it in the Hebrew. But when we do, I want to show you, when you go to the definitions of these words, right, and you get down to neighbor, we know children, we know banya, we know children. But when you get down to that word neighbor, that word neighbor is rai or raka, right? Or rai. When you get down to that word for rai and you get to the synonyms for it, even though this is for you can't see it again. I keep forgetting it changes this on the blue letter. It shows a different screen. It pops up in a different screen. But when you get to that word neighbor, even though neighbor is different from brother, when you look at the synonyms or the, for neighbor, it's an associate more or less, but then it says brother. It says brother, companion, fellow, friend, husband, lover, neighbor. These were all the roles and titles that we're supposed to, that's who your brother is. That's who your family is. We give these roles and titles to these devils and everybody else. And this is why we're so destroyed as a people. We look at our enemies as our brothers. We look at our enemies as our lovers. So many sisters done popped up unalive in the last month or so. Unalive because we look at our enemies as our husbands and wives and companions. When the Most High said, no, that's reserved for your neighbor, for your brother. So this is just to kind of drill down, again, to just kind of show you again that deeper meaning when you're actually looking into the Hebrew and looking at what the words actually mean, as opposed to reading it on the surface of what these people tell us it's saying. And they've changed definitions over time. They've changed the times and date and definitions and what words mean. And they've done that on purpose to keep us confused. You know what I'm saying? Officer Yabakar says, Zephaniah 3:9, for then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Most High to serve him with one consent. And that's what we're getting back. That's what we're going back to. Now, you're absolutely correct, Officer Yabakar. That's what we're getting back to. That's what we're getting back to. And that's again, that's what's why this Lashawan Qadash class is so important. That's why it's so important. These fake Israelites done left, and they don't practice. They don't teach the Hebrew no more. These fake Israelites leave, and they don't rock. They don't believe in the Dawadah. All of a sudden, the Dawadah done turned into the damn Star Rimfram. How you learn one day that it is a Dawadah, and then the next day it's the Star Rimfram. It beats the hell out of me. How you learn that you an Israelite? You know what I'm saying? And it's black, and it's for blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous, and then you leave, and now it's for the Africans too. It beats the hell out of me. But in here, we're gonna learn what it actually says inside of that Bible. So the water for everybody tonight. We're gonna finish up with our last exercise. We're gonna start at Numbers 32, verse 36. We're gonna go ahead and read a verse. I'm gonna see what we got. I haven't even looked at it yet. And we're gonna go from there, man. We're gonna go from there and call it a night. Shalom, Yahweh Shemalathon, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Aqua Fadessa, checking in, Most High Christ. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up. Again, we're gonna start at Numbers chapter 32, verse 36. And this is where we're going to be reading from tomorrow for Lashawan Qadash. Salakia, for Abed al-Shabbath. We'll be reading from there tomorrow. All right, let's get it. Oh. All right. So if anybody is out there watching and hasn't checked in, I'm inside of the Blue Letter Bible right here. You do have other apps that you can use as far as finding that Hebrew in your Bible. This is one of the tools that we use quite often. All right, and we're going to start at Numbers chapter 32 and 36.
Salakia, sir.
What you got, Aqua Fry?
Can I just put one question on the books, not to go over tonight? And I don't mind reading verse 36. But in Isaiah 41 and 6, it uses the word neighbor. Mm-hmm. When it says they helped everyone, his neighbor, and everyone said to his brother, be of good courage.
Yep.
But I know several times in class you all say the word and is in addition to.
Correct.
But if the word neighbor and brother are interchangeable, why do they utilize the word and?
I gotta, without me looking at the verse, I'm going into like stranger, a brother that's not close relation. That's a brother that like you're my brother, you're my sister, but I didn't grow up with you type brother. I got a strong feeling that's what it's gonna say, but we'll go over it though.
Okay. The water.
Yeah, so when we come back, we'll definitely look into it and pull it up. Okay. But without me looking at it, I got a strong feeling that's what it's gonna be though.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
All right, you say you'll do 32 and 6.
36.
36, Salakia. How many we get? Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna start at 32 and 6. How does that look on screen? It looks pretty good on screen. I know you probably got your own screen. I did try to work on making the screen a little bit bigger for us when we in class. So hopefully you should be able to see it a little bit clearer on the screen today. And whenever you're ready.
Salakia. Wa'af, Bayath, Namara, Wa'af, Bayath, Haran, Araya, Mabad Tazar, Wagadaroth, Tazaan,
Most High cry. Most High cry. Did y'all catch my name? You didn't catch my name, did you? Gadaroth. That's that. Go. What you got, Princess Tazara?
I thought I heard something close to it.
Yep. You sure did. You sure did. Close up the breach. The breach. That's what my name means. My name means for the Lord shall seal up the breach. And that's when you hear that Gadar, that Gadaroth in there. So Most High Christ. I don't know if y'all are gonna catch that or not. And I'm still planning on us having a class where we go over the different brothers and sisters' names. I think that's going to be a really good class. And we're going to go from there. All right. So Numbers chapter 32, verse 36, and Beth Nimrah and Beth Thoron, fenced cities. That's what you heard that Gadar, Gadaroth, fenced cities and folds for sheep. All right. Most High Christ. For this next one, right? For this next one, young man Jameer, I'm gonna have you come up and read 32 and 7. I'm gonna help you out. You're not by yourself. Come on up real quick. Now you got that nice big screen there in the school. So you should be able to see it. So the way that this works, right? That word you see on the screen where you see the mouse hovering at, this is the word that's in the scripture right here where I'm scrolling under. This word right here on the bottom, that's the root word, the word where it derives from, that root word that's down there at the bottom. So when you're reading, right, we're reading this right here. All right. So I'm going to say it and I'm just going to have you pronounce after me, okay? That's the what? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, both sides correct. All right, so you're gonna say wa banya.
Wa banya.
That means and the children. All right, and then you're gonna say ra salaki ra awaban.
Wa Raban.
Raban. That's Reuben. Sign Christ. All right, then you're gonna say Banwa.
Banwa.
Yep. Then you're gonna say Ath. Sign Christ. All right, now this one got one of them chas in it, so it's gonna be Kashab one. Yep. Kashab one. You got it. Kashab one. Because you kind of blended that bawa at the end, so it's Kashab one.
Kashab one.
Okay, most High Christ. And then Wa'af.
Wa'af.
All right, now this one is gonna be a little tongue twister, but we're gonna get it. So Allah, Allaha, Salaki, Allah, Allah, and then Wa'af.
Wa'af.
Most High Christ. And the last one, now this is a name. The names can get a little tricky, but it's really just a matter of merging them all together, right? So this is going to be Kraya Kwa Ray Kraya Kwa Asalaka Kwa Rayath Yam. Kwa Rayath Yam.
Korah.
So Kwa Rayath
Korah. Ra'af.
Yam.
Yeah.
Most High Christ. Y'all give them a hand. Those names can be a little tricky, but it's really just a matter of kind of getting them all together and blending them. You know, so Kraya Salakia, Rayathim. I'm gonna struggle reading it in English.
Which one is this? Numbers 33 and what?
This is Numbers chapter 32 and 37 out of one.
Okay, 32 and 37.
Yes, sir. And again, when you get to those names can be a little rough. Those names can be a little rough. But you did a great job, though. Y'all give them another hand. You did a great job. All right, so this is Numbers chapter 32, verse 37. And it says, and the children of Reuben built Heshbon and Elialah, and Kirjathhaim. Yep. And some of the names that's still over there right now sound just like this. Some of them ain't changed. They sound just like this. But again, because this isn't our foreign tongue, it can be take a little practice to say it. I know folks that's done been in the military that go overseas and they come back and they be rattling off names just sound just like this because they served over there. They was in some of these same areas. All right, so great job on that. Next one is going to be 32 and 8. Where we at? We have let's get the graduate. Let's get the graduate. Let's get the graduate to read 32 Numbers chapter 32 and verse 38.
Wa'af.
Yep, well, you got it. Do your thing.
Nabawa.
Yep.
Wa'af. Ba'al.
Yep.
Ma'awan.
You got it.
Wa Sabaf.
Okay.
Sham. Wa'af. Shabam'a.
Okay.
Wa ya kwa ra awa. Ba shama. Af. Shamawaf.
Okay.
Hara Yam.
Ha'ayam. Yep.
Ashar. Banawa.
Banawa. Most High Christ. Nebo. Give her a hand. Read it just like the graduate. I knew you were going to read it like that. Most High Christ. Good job. You did a very, very good job on that. All right. This is Numbers chapter 32 and verse 38. And it reads, and Nebo and Baal-meon and Shibma, and gave other names unto the cities which they builded. So as they building these cities, they're naming these cities. All right. What don't y'all notice about them naming those cities? What don't y'all notice? Y'all notice they're not naming the cities after themselves. They're naming the cities for what they mean or stand for or something. The oppressor name, he'll conquer and kill everybody, then he name it after himself because he's proud of that. Named it after himself. All right, we got Numbers chapter 32 and 39. Aqua off the bar. You want to knock this one out in honor of your graduate? Them graduates got the big ones today.
Kind sir, I'll read it.
Most High Christ. All right, whenever you're ready.
Wayalakwa.
Yep.
Banya.
Yep.
Makayar.
Yep.
Ban. Is that Manasseh?
That sure is.
Manashah.
There you go.
Galaida. Galaida.
You got it.
Wayala Kadha. Wayala Kadha.
You got it. You got it. Wayala Kadha.
Wayawarash.
There you go.
Off. Ha'amaria.
Okay.
Mashar. I'm sorry, Ashar. Baha.
Most High Christ, give her a hand. Y'all heard me get Officer Urash name, Officer Urash Mock name in there as well. Most High Christ. All right, so this is Numbers chapter 32, verse 39. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it and dispossessed the Amorite which was in it. And that just reminds me again, y'all make sure y'all send up prayers for Manasseh tonight. They're going through it over on that island. They're going through it. And y'all make sure y'all send them prayers up for them. We got one more. Aquathara Pa'ah is right back in time to knock her verse out. Most High in Christ. Aquathara Pa'ah, I'm going to have you do Numbers chapter 32 and verse 40. Can you see everything?
Come, sir.
Okay, what you got?
Why a ton?
Why your thun?
Why your thun? Mashah.
You got it.
Off. Halahan.
Ha Gilead.
Ha Gilead. La ma a car.
La Makayar.
Man.
Okay.
Manasseh.
So Manashah.
Manashah Salakia.
That's okay.
Why Shaba.
Why your shop?
Why the shop?
Oh, sign of Christ. Last one.
Baha.
Most High in Christ. Y'all give her a hand. All right, and we're going to read it again in the English. This is Numbers chapter 32 and verse 40. And Moses gave Gilead unto Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein. All right, y'all did a great job tonight. We're going to end it there. It's about 9:05.
I can't break it up. Is that how you fit, Lane? Stop playing.
Most High Christ. Man, we appreciate you being in class too out of one at the water. Give Officer Urash Mock a hand. You know, the water for being in class tonight. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and get y'all up out of here. Aquathara Pa'ah. We appreciate you being in class. How you doing tonight, Tawab?
I'm Tawab, sir. I was in class earlier and my phone had died.
That's okay. That's okay. You came back and finished strong. You came right on back and finished strong. So Tawab, for you coming back and joining us, we appreciate it. We appreciate you. I'm Aquaf Dabara. Made it right in time for class. How are you doing tonight?
I'm Tawab, sir. I'm a little tired. Been driving for 2 days, but I'm good.
I believe it. Yeah, I imagine so. That trip to Blacksburg ain't no joke. But I'm glad again. Congratulations to you and your daughter as well. or her graduation. Congratulations again. That's not no easy feat, easy thing to do. And so again, most high in Christ for you, and the water to her as well. Aqua for Aya.
Oh, Salaki, sir.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm Tawab, sir. I'm Tawab. This was an excellent class.
Most high in Christ. You know, we got Officer Karai. I told you he's here with me. I ain't gonna tell you how I felt when I saw that nice orange shirt he had on, that beautiful orange shirt he had. I don't have nothing like that. I don't have anything like that. So I'm looking at the videos and I'm like, that is an awesome shirt that he has on, and I know that craftsmanship. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all. I'm just gonna leave it right there.
You gotta stop. You get everything when you come over here. Don't do that.
Ultimate Karai gets everything, which he should. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It is his house now. You know what I'm saying? But no, that was a beautiful. When I saw it, I said, yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
The water.
That is nice for anybody that's out there watching. Again, New Visions Creations. Hey, it's a whole new season. And they look very, very Tawab. Y'all make sure y'all get in while you can. All right. Young man Jameer, you did a great job tonight, man. You did a great job. We hope to see you again.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you want to say anything? You want to say anything before you leave?
Nah.
That's a good question.
No.
All right. Well, you did a great job. We hope to continue to see you in class. Man, most high in Christ. And last but not least, Princess Tazarai. How you doing, Miss Graduate?
I'm Tawab. I'm just excited for Sunday.
Just excited? Most high in Christ. I heard your daddy getting on the grid.
Yeah, and I'm getting my nails. I'm getting my toenails done tomorrow.
Get your nails and your toenails done? Goodness gracious. What color you gonna get?
I'm gonna get them to match my hands.
Okay, most high in Christ. Most high in Christ. That's what's up. That's all right. That's all right. Well, look, we appreciate everybody. Y'all did a great job. Y'all did an awesome job tonight, as usual. Officer Matazak arrived in the chat. He said y'all did an excellent class, and y'all did excellent work tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got young man Denny checking in. Young man Denny checking in from Greenville, from South Carolina. Most high in Christ. Y'all did a great job tonight. Y'all should be very proud of yourselves. I'm gonna get ready to do the security announcement. Did you have anything out of one that you wanted to say?
No, I ain't that much I was gonna say. You know, of course, Tawab reading y'all, and just keep up the good, excellent work. All right, Akim and Akwafia.
And we appreciate you all for joining us in class today too.
Most high in Christ.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get everybody off screen so we can go ahead and wrap it on up. I'm gonna get these security announcements for you. Y'all did a great job. Again, if this is your first time watching, this is the Israelite School and Universal Practical Knowledge. We come here every Friday and we learn the Lashawan Qadash every Friday. That wasn't a magic trick. That's just brothers and sisters committed to coming to the class and learn. And you can do the same thing as well. Your language is very important. If you didn't get anything else from class today, your language is everything. It's very important. That's what identifies us. That's how we know who we are. Through our language, through our customs, through how we relate to one another and so forth. And all of that has been stripped and taken away from us. And in here, like I said, we're working on getting all of that back. All right. So I'm going to get these security announcements and get y'all up out of here for tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you sign in so you get credit for being in class. Again, at the water for everybody that joined us in the chat. Aqua for Zarakar, Officer Yabakar, Aqua for Dasa, young man Danny, our sister Kenyatta, everybody that joined us tonight. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Aqua for Dasa, Trooper McQuarrie, Allah checked in. Most high in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that joined us tonight, man. We appreciate it. Officer Kerala checking in from B More. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. And we're gonna do it again real soon. Young man Shep as well. Slakia, young man Shep as well for checking in earlier. If y'all haven't, y'all again make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, watch the videos. I'm trying to run a good 10 of them before the weekend is out, so we can get the new batch of videos up from last camp up. Make sure y'all watch, comment, the whole nine. Again, shout out to all of the graduates. All of the graduates, we are very, very, very proud of you. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, out of 1 West 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are God's chosen people. And in that very same Bible, the oppressor, the colonizer, the pilgrim, the settler, the one who steals all the land, puts his name on it. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, we're not affiliated with any Christian organization, with any Muslim mosque, with any Black Panther Party, Black movement, Black Party power group, none of that. None whatsoever. And we definitely not affiliated with any fake Israelite group. Rule for new brother, sister coming to the school. They are off limits for a year. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If a brother or sister has a particular interest in another brother or sister, they need to get permission from the head to speak to one another. Brother or sister would then have another 6 months where they would court one another. And after this 6-month period, the brother and sister would get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, or my Ishura. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High give you, you want to give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. There's also a priest fund. That's a free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory. It's whatsoever amount that you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, May 31st, I believe. We're going to have the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. So y'all stay tuned for that. See if we're going to be coming to the school to close that down, get some of that good old food. You know what I'm saying, to come together. And other than that, if any brother wants to be a trooper, officer, you want to come in here and get your hands dirty and get some of this work, you got to be in all black boots, shirts, headband, war scarf. Come in ready to work, ready to go. Sisters, you can't be troopers, but you can be a part of the school. You can be a part of the school. The Bible says the kingdom doesn't come by observation. It's going to take more than us just watching. You know, we got to get in here and build this kingdom. This isn't magical. The Bible isn't magic. Y'all hear Cap say it all the time. The Bible isn't magic. Everything starts with you calling that number at the bottom of the screen, 757-550-1204, 757-550-1204. We're going to give a courtesy salute to all the brothers that's in the that joined us tonight. Yahweh Shemir Shabaka Thumb. And we're going to give a courtesy salute to all the Akwaf and all the sisters that joined us. Yahweh Shema, Alathan Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. They're one West.